Hi everybody, this is Rachel Carter with iHeartTeasTheblog.com. Today I'm going to be doing part 2 of my video for American Tea Room. It's in reference to this gorgeous mug right over here. It is a tea infuser mug that was sent to me for me to try out. Today I'm actually going to be trying it out. And due to popular demand, it was recommended that I should try the brioche along with it. Now, because of the size of the mug being at 16 ounces, I thought it was appropriate for me to go ahead and make a tea latte, which I do like to do, especially this time of year where it's a little bit colder. Although here in Chicago, it's been oddly warm. So regardless, I'm still going to go ahead and make a latte. Now, keep in mind, again, this video is done with one hand, so forgive me if there's a little bit of shaking. So like I said, I'm going to be using the brioche, a sample that was also sent to me along with the mug. I sort of eyeballed it in there, and because I am going to make this as a latte, I added extra leaf. I'm going to show you inside. There it goes right there. I'm going to show you by popping out the basket how this is in here. Obviously, while you're steeping, I wouldn't recommend doing this normally, but I'm just wanting to show it to you for the sake of the video. Snapping that back in there. I'm going to be leaving it in for a few more minutes. So basically, I think if I eyeball it, maybe 3 teaspoons I might have put in here for the leaf. And then I went ahead and filled up it just right where the basket at the lower end. Here, I'll show you. Right about there is where I stopped with the water because I did want to leave some room for the milk. Giving it about 5 minutes to steep, and towards the end of that 5 minutes I will start frothing my milk, which I've already poured in here. This is my fancy frother that I got along with my Nespresso machine. Yes, I drink coffee too. And what I'm planning on doing is that once this gets to be to the point where it's ready to be, the basket's ready to be removed and the tea is ready to be had, I'm going to go ahead and start the frothing process. I don't want the milk to get too cold before I put it in. And then I will finish off by stirring in my diamond sugar stir that I've got from Lisa over at Chambre de Sucre. I've always butchered that name. I'm hoping I'm saying it correctly, and if I'm not, I apologize in advance. So here we go. I think it's about time that I turn this machine on here. Just push once, does its thing. I don't put a whole lot of cream in here. I actually use half and half. I like my drinks creamier. So I probably have in there maybe 3 tablespoons of milk if I had to guess. Again, I'm an eyeballer, so if I had to guess, that's what it is. Now, as soon as that's ready, I am going to pop in the milk in here. I wish I could have made this a little bit quicker, but until I see that maybe some of my videos are gaining more popularity, I don't plan on really getting new equipment to do these videos. But if they do, and I see there's a demand for them, I'm definitely going to make sure I invest in some better equipment so you guys can see the whole process, and there'll be less shaking, and who knows, maybe I'll actually get in front of the camera too. So meantime, I'm going to pop this out now. It's done steeping. I've been kind of keeping an eye on it on the clock behind me. See how easy, I mean, this is one-handed, guys. As I'm recording this, I'm actually, taking out the basket, popping it right out, straining some of the water out. Best part, and I'm already loving this, is that I can do this with one hand, which I'm sorry, but other parents, moms, things like that understand that sometimes one hand is all you have. So put that right over there, push that aside. I'm now going to pop the lid off, pour my milk in. Wow, it's just so pretty. That's one of the things I like about this mug. It is so pretty, right? You get to see everything. Does that not look like the holidays to you? Seriously. I'll clean that out later. Meantime, time to dip in the pretty sugar. Just give it a swirl. This is another great way to see how the sugar works in action. If the temperature is right, of course, it will melt right away. I'm hoping my steep time is my leaf amount. Water, milk, all those things were appropriate for what I was trying to accomplish. The color looks right, the consistency seems right to me as well, and I love the froth on top. What I'm planning on doing now is I am going to go ahead and take some pictures, and I'll post this on my blog a little bit later, and then you'll be able to see the results and how I liked it in terms of flavor. And obviously you can see convenience is definitely there. If I can make my tea one-handed, so can you, and who doesn't want to be able to do that? If anything, we are a society of multitaskers, so it's definitely possible, people. I would highly suggest checking it out, going over to the AmericanTeaRoom.com. This goes for about $20, makes a great gift, packaged really well, so it'll ship really nicely as well. And you can always keep the box to use in the future. Meanwhile, check back on my blog, iHeartTeasTheblog.com, to see the results of this taste test. Thank you guys.